We're actually recording this time, so let's go. Won't be destroyed by frame drops. No! Oh, that sucks. We're not gonna reset. I kind of want to, but we're not gonna reset. No. We're gonna do no resets again tonight. We're actually going to follow the route to the T. With exceptions, of course. There's one exception to that, and that's when we do Nonona. Fuck. I'm way too tired. Probably shouldn't be doing a run like immediately after waking up from a nap. Probably not my best idea. Okay. Cool. I got it. Oh, we're ahead. What? Okay. Sure. We just ended up being like 4 seconds ahead, I think. Not bad. As long as the rest of this goes well. Which it should. I think I remember the route. As in, I do remember the route. I have it memorized. Oh, shoot. I forgot to advertise the stream somewhere. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. And tomorrow, I'm probably going to spend the whole day fighting the dragon. And nothing else, for the most part. I want to see if I can't get down, like, any specific strats for that fight. But I probably won't spend the whole day playing this game, just because I want to make sure that I don't, like, burn myself out before the stream even begins. So we'll see. Also, since it's going to be the weekend, and since basically I'm starting the weekend now because I don't have work tomorrow, might do a late night stream tomorrow after I'm done with Midwest Speed Fest. Probably just play something casually for a bit. We'll see. I'm still in a Link's Awakening mood. I still really want to play Link's Awakening, so probably going to do that. Kind of hoping for good RNG on Evelyn tonight, not going to lie. It'd be nice to have a PB the day before the marathon. I actually don't know if we're ahead. I think maybe we aren't as ahead as I thought I was. I mean, we're still ahead, yeah, but we're not that far ahead. If we hadn't made that menu mistake, we would have been like 5 seconds ahead. But stuff happens. I mean, can't do much about it. I mean, I could have reset, I guess, but really don't want to. Kind of tired of resetting all the time, so let's get some actual runs done, shall we? I always forget that tutorial happens. I really shouldn't. Like, how much I play this category. Because in all the other categories that... Oh my god. Wow, that Crabble location is absolutely horrendous. Okay. The Crabble is far enough away, it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wow. That counted as a backslash? Please count as a side attack. Didn't. We do not need that. Affinity bursts are useless in this part of the game. They're not useless in other parts, like Rogel fight. Pretty much just Rogel fight. There's not really another place where they're all that useful. I mean, Fog King as well. Oh, excuse me. Anywhere there's Ponspectors, they're incredibly useful. I can't believe I just slandered them like that. Affinity bursts are like one of the best parts of the game. We're just gonna walk around this Mora really quick. Don't want to be the person who gets Mora in a marathon. That would not be cool. We lost time overall. That's too bad. We had a really good Sardi in my PB. Actually, no, we didn't. We keep end up like saving 20 seconds here, so I don't know. That's kind of a lie. It's not the best Sardi. It definitely can be improved, but I mean that Sardi that we just had isn't going to replace it any day soon. Wow, we lost a lot more time than I thought, though, still. 4 seconds. Terrible. 5 seconds on the dot. Excuse me. Can't believe this is happening. It's terrible. Also, sorry if I'm a bit quiet in this. I just woke up. And basically said, oh, I really need to do a practice run tonight. Like, now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do a full practice run tomorrow. I'll probably do one or two. I'll probably do one. But I won't do it on stream. It's going to be off stream. So I don't build up too many nerves. Although I don't really build up nerves for events like these. Like, talking in front of people has never bugged me for the most part. It used to, way back. Way back. Ever since I entered, like, high school, though, I realized it never actually really matters. So, just got used to it. I always hit this angle incorrectly. See if I can get it first try here. Yep, okay. That was actually maybe my best walk cycle to that. Like, I know that's really, doesn't really matter all that much, but like, I need that. I needed that right now. Also, we got hit once, which is, puts us in an interesting predicament of hoping that we survive with enough health here. I mean, she did. We did, of course. Why in the world would we ever not survive that fall? I always live it. We all know that I'm, like, an amazing gamer. Especially when I'm tired. Although I'm not tired. I'm, like, actually waking up now. I'm pretty much the opposite of tired at the moment. They cooperated. Oh, they didn't cooperate. They cooperated for a second, and then they decided not to. That might be the most risky strat I've come up with, in recent history, because those things can obliterate you. If you get hit and you get like the stun from the hit from the first one, you will die. Pretty much straight up. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that in the marathon or not, just because it's such a risky strat, and it's one that I kind of just came up with yesterday. It does save time, but at what cost? Saving time with like an incredibly large cost attached to it is like 30 seconds is not great, especially when it only saves maybe like 5 to 10. I already cut out the jump. I was planning to do the jump in the cave, but I decided to cut that out as well. I will still do the jump, obviously, to Weeping, but alright, gotta get through the Forbidden Husband. Pretty normal stuff, just any percent, except we go into the quarry, because we're crazy in this route, and decide to defeat Nanona's monster really early. That is the fastest way to go to quarry. It's only done in this category. It might be added to 100% eventually, but the thing with 100% is that point right there, that heart to heart, is required. So at the same time, there's not really a point to come in here early. Also, we got a bad jump, sadly, so we're going to be feeling that in the time. A bad jump there is extremely painful. I was hoping to get hit by that, but we didn't. Maybe we'll get hit by these guys. If I don't cling the edge close enough, it's pretty much guaranteed. There we go. Yep. Double hit me, please. I know you can. Also, shout out to a monster dying. We have to do this. Rip. Wow, slow death. That's the first time that's happened in a while. Usually the game loves destroying me. It'll do anything in its power to make my runs terrible. I hate that we come out here at night. That is like the one really big problem with the new routing that I changed. So one of the problems here is that a sky mole spawns here during the day with like a reasonably high potential right in your path, but it doesn't really save enough time to warrant not doing an early Nanona. Except of course it would save time because you could do FIFA early. It really depends on your sky mole RNG elsewhere. It definitely adds more RNG to the run, but it also makes Nanona faster, so kind of got to pick and take. Oh! Yes! No! Why? To explain what happened there, that Antle was in perfect position to be hit off the edge, and it didn't get knocked back by Buster. We did end the fight in a really ideal position, though, getting, like, on top of Deka Deka there at the very end so that we could, like, immediately finish the quest. Ended up causing some time save. So combined with the fact that I used a relatively new strat that I literally came up with yesterday that saves time, and the fact that we were standing next to Deka Deka at the end of the fight, ended up saving a few seconds. Yet again, I don't know if I'm going to do the walking thing that I changed in the marathon, only because it has reasonably high risk. Shout out to those ants that are getting buff. They're great. I only fight the buffest of ants. And they know it. Don't worry, we'll fight them later. We got a giant, fun Antle to destroy before fighting a dinosaur. So I'm kind of working on commentary practice here while we're going. I will say we're on good pace. I never really expected us to be on good pace immediately after me waking up, but we take those. Of course, we still have Veluca. We love Veluca. You love Veluca, don't you? That's the best part of your run. And we still have Rogals as well. Rogal fight we could save time on technically, but it'd be very difficult. I came up with like a bunch of new movement tech in the last few days. That just saves like a few seconds in a bunch of places. I really need to do a 100% run of this game again. All of the movement tech that I've created over the last like month in this category could probably shave off a few minutes in that category. Because like we walk to these places a lot in 100%, and I've lost a ton of time just due to not cutting corners and stuff. And doing set early is done 100% as well. Mostly because you should always do set like right away. In casual, in normal, you would never do set right away. You would leave set till later. It is not worth it. It's far too risky. Not that anyone really runs not any percent, but normal of this category. I'm still the only standing runner who's ever done a normal run of Ponspector %. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I can convince Chiefs to do a run. Although he really likes any %, I think, for normal. There's a few people who are very dedicated to normal difficulty. They just don't... They only play any %, sadly. Oh, no! Are you serious? Okay, so what happened there? Lures can miss. Let's never forget that. Lures can, in fact, always miss. You have no power over them. Already a Gale? Oh, no. That's one Gale. I have my bet on 3. I always put a bet on 3 Gales. And, of course, the more Gales you get, the worse. So far, this fight is not going bad. We did get a build-up, which is really too bad. Build-up increases their defense. Okay. I just realized, did I ever focus? Ah, pain. Okay. Just gonna use another buster, you know. Why are you attacking Melia? Nene's... Wow, Melia's gonna die. Oh, nice! I took aggro at the last second. Okay, normally I would hate taking aggro because it's really bad, but Melia lived because of it. That was a perfect Rogal fight. That wasn't... I mean, it wasn't perfect, and we had... What was it? 2 Gales? Man, GD's always right. It's always 2 Gales. Like, even no matter when it does the Gales, it will always do 2. It doesn't always, though. I've seen up to 8. Like, you can actually get an absurd amount if you get really unlucky. So, never believe that you're going to get only, like, 2 Gales. Or 1. There have been 0 Gales, though, as well. I mean, it's really absurd, the wide range of possibilities in that fight for how terribly or well it can go. If you get 8 Gales, you're dead, by the way. That's the end of your run. I mean, you're not coming back from that one. I will say, I don't think I'm going to lose time on this split, or I'm going to lose only a little bit, because my Rogal fight was really good on my PB. So, we're fighting against something that's a bit difficult to go against, but it's fine. Like I said, this is more a practice run still. I mean, obviously there's some new movement stuff I've been messing with, and that does save time, and I could PB very easily if I just practiced like 4 PB, or world record. Considering PB is world record. And I have a feeling it will pretty much always be a world record, unless someone decides to actually pick up this category. Because I'm still the only person who's gotten sub 1 hour as well. It's really not that hard to get now. We have enough like weird time saves all over the place. Okay, yeah, we're actually on pace to lose some time here. Okay, cool, we got 1 dialogue though. I was spamming for 1 dialogue, so hey, we got what we asked for. Which is always perfect. I don't know, I've been getting a lot of 1 dialogues there recently. I haven't actually had Melia talk in like a week while doing runs, which just means that's going to happen during the marathon. Of course, I'm not going to be ready for it. Actually, no, I had Nene talk there yesterday, I think. That is not something that was changed in 1.1.2. That was just some luck recently. Although we need it on 2.2 as well. It's not like just having it on our good friends Dry does anything for us, really. Saves a second. Yeah, because if you could have perfect Ponspector dialogue, like RNG, oh, that run would be so good. Oh yeah, we golded that. Yeah, we're gonna lose some time there, I say to myself, as always. Wow, okay, so we've brought the sum of best down below 58. It's now at 57. Jeez. I knew this run could go low. I always knew. We need to make it so it's below any percent again, for normal. Normal any percent actually just went below it recently. Chiefs grinded it out enough to get that sub 1 hour, and almost sub 59, I believe. He's very close. Oh shoot, we don't have Buster going into this fight. That's really too bad. Okay, we're gonna do everything we can to get at least 1 Buster in this fight. As well as keep physical defense down up. Okay, we got a Buster. We're good. We're gonna lose some time on that fight just because we didn't have a Buster ready, which is really too bad, but hey, it happens. I played a little bit nasty with the Rogals, so I kind of expected it. What are we looking at for Ponspector gauge? Oh, not enough. It's not worth it. There's a small chance that you can leave the Rogal fight with a full Ponspector gauge, and if you can do that, then you can go do Nonona early. Only has happened once. And it does save time. It makes it so your Gaelgar fight goes much faster. Like, you save 10 seconds or 20 seconds easy with it, but it's pure... It's kind of pure RNG. You need to get a Affinity Burst, or you need to get every single chance to hit. And you also need to not Buster. If you don't get an Affinity Burst, that is. If you do get an Affinity Burst, you're good. You pretty much just need to get a few chance attacks in, and you've got it. But also, we missed... That's the first time I've ever missed that, actually. Oop, kind of bad jump there. That was fine. This one's the last really evil jump. There we go. I say it's the last one, but we have Hakasa to deal with, which is the worst area in the game for jumping. Always remember that. Your run can have amazing jumps everywhere, but then you have Hakasa to deal with. We're gonna lose. I think we're gonna lose time here. How? How? What in the world is happening tonight? We were supposed to lose time there because the Rogal fight went terribly. Oh, it's because I got physical defense down. Okay, we still have a Luca though. Quick reminder, we have a Luca. The Aluka are in really kind of bad positions. I'm going to play this very safe, and we're going to lose a little bit of time intentionally, which is kind of a crazy idea when you think about it. But at the same time, would you rather get bound by an Aluka for 10 seconds, or spend 5 seconds walking forward and make it past the Aluka? So yes, I lost time there, but that was intentional time loss. So it's fine. We would have lost more time if we had gotten a bind, and I really don't want to deal with that. I've dealt with it for the last 3 days, and I'm done with it. We're not dealing with that anymore. Get that out of here. Let's go with the easy stuff, shall we? I don't actually know if this is... It might be faster to go underneath that, like, block in front of you. I didn't really think about that until now. Yeah, that's worth looking into. Okay, that's after Midwest Speed Fest. I'm not doing that now. We've done a bunch of timing in this area, like seriously a ton. Like, that's the whole reason we go over this wall, and we do the warping the way we do. Pretty much Gren and I sat down one night and just timed out a ton of warps. Like, it was insane how many we went through. So, we went through every warp in the game, I should say. Every single category we have optimized the warps completely for, so...
Hello.
I think the only things... Oh, actually, no, there's not really anything left for us to improve. I mean, we really did grab everything. Yeah, warps are, like, one of the most built-in things to the run. They can't be improved at all. Well, they probably can be. We just gotta wait for someone to find something, like, insanely broken. My menuing's a bit slow tonight. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, that's really bad. That is... I mistakenly upgraded the wrong thing. That's too bad. Okay, let's not do that in a run. in the marathon. Luckily, it shouldn't matter until around Dino, to my knowledge. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, one thing that also sucks, we're continuously feeling the effect of using that buster so late in that fight earlier with the bird. Yeah, we're gonna do a no buster Ponyo fight, which is not suggested. Not because it's hard, but just because it's bad. It's slow. Okay, there we go. It actually wasn't that slow, but it was still slow. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to do Nonona because we got lucky. I mean, we didn't get lucky. No buster guarantees this. The problem is no buster is also slow, and you don't really want to do it if you don't have to. Okay, pull them back here. Don't want to aggro Ravager tonight. That's not fun. Okay. If we get lucky here, and I mean lucky, we'll be able to go into Gelgar without dying. Oh, oh my gosh. We're gonna be able to do Gelgar without dying. Okay, we got lucky. Here we go. This is when all of it comes together. Okay, we got... Melia is actually really difficult to do for bonus damage. Nice. Okay, that's really good. You're getting so lucky. Don't aqua heal, bastard man. If we finish this fight with, I was saying that I wasn't gonna break route at all. Okay, we're not gonna break route. We're not gonna break out route. We don't have the gauge to. I was gonna say if we have full Ponspector gauge by the end, we're gonna go do Fafora really quick. But we're not. Okay, we do need to get our good friend Nanona at some point here. Oops, what am I doing? Ah! Just lost a second to, like, forgetting what to do. It's fine. It's fine. It happens. We also don't really need to get Nanona here. That's something I haven't really thought about, but... Nanona could easily go after Tutu. See, that's why I'm kind of, like, curious if we even should have a Nanona split anymore. Because Nanona is such, like, a weird no-pon. It doesn't really fit anywhere. But Nanona calls us a brave mortal, so, I mean, we have to go get Nanona. It's really nice of Nanona. Alright. Let's get an actual split in, shall we? This Nanona never gets a split. Like, seriously. Mostly because Nanona always changes. I never know where I'm going to actually do Nanona. I always end up skipping the split. Jeez. Okay, we got Grand Arch. And now we're going to go swim for a little bit. You may think Tutu's really soon because it's 2 minutes off, but we are going to be using those full 2 minutes just to get there. The joy of Tutu being so far away and so painful. Alright, but we gotta go to Prayer Rock first and go pick up a mirror. And we're gonna do a funny warp because Prayer Rock is really dumb. I want to say that we didn't lose any time, but at the same time I know that we lost some time. The Galegar fight was flawless though. Like, actually completely flawless. We got the Andos down before it threw up its defense. We got an excellent on the Ponspector Union Strike. Like, it can't really get better than that. Now, keep in mind, we still need a Sky Mole. This run's dead. I always forget, if that one is too far to the right, never go for it. Because this thing has insane range. Mostly because Melia? Oh, Melia's with us. Wow. Okay, so actually that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but still. Like, we lost a bunch of time there. That's terrible. Because that has a chance of dropping a Sky Mole, so I got, you know, very tempted. Never. If you're ever on PB base, don't do anything different. Seriously. I don't know why I decided to go for it. That's one of those things where, like, I knew better, and now I'm paying the price for it in time. Like, I could have been, like, 50 seconds ahead. Talk to Tutu's good choice, by the way. Are we still going to be ahead? No. Even with that? We're going to be even further ahead? We still are... Oh my god. We still saved 9 seconds. That's Galegar, by the way. That's what a good Galegar fight does for you. If you can ever do an early Nanona, that is the time save it will give you. If we hadn't messed it up, we seriously would have been 50 seconds ahead. Like, this run has so much time save. And it's mostly due to some RNG. Like, as long as you get, like, some really nice RNG so that you can get an early Nanona, you're good. Because you need to go into Galegar fight with a full gauge. Like, if you can do that, you immediately save a ton of time. Jeez. A reminder, we are also still short a skill. Like, on Melia, which we will upgrade. I have to lose a little bit of time for that. Like, I have to. Otherwise, my life will be terrible, and I don't want to deal with that. But for now, let's go fight some bosses, shall we? It's time for a boss rush. Mammoth, give me good RNG. Okay, look at Nene. Thank you. Uh-oh. Okay, we got lucky. Okay, now we just gotta hope that we can keep it in this state. Uh-oh. It's going to use Weakening Howl really early, which is not good for us. Nice! Roly-poly. In other words, wild down. Perfect. Wasn't perfect, but it was really good still. We are still doing actually very well. I don't know how we're doing this well. Not to mention we have this. Oh, use metabolism. Okay, so we have a chance to get a guaranteed affinity burst here. Or near guaranteed. It's not 100%, but it's 100%. I've never had it fail on me. Our Summa Best is just falling this stream. Also, this is what I'm talking about. So if we do this, it didn't happen. It's not guaranteed. Holy crap. Oh, there it goes. Okay. That was still really bad, though. Like, we lost a bunch of time here. We should never have to sit there and kill baby antholes like that. The stream edge should take care of almost all of them. But look at how much gauge we have going into the next fight. We have a full Ponspector Union Strike gauge, which means that we get to start the fight with a Union Strike. Something you don't get to see often. Does it save time? Probably not. But hey. It takes care of the veins. That's the important part. Like, honestly, nothing else really matters. It just takes care of the veins. Because the funny thing is with this fight, the Dino, yeah, the Dino does some damage. Like, the Dino is not... You should still fear the Dino, but... the Vangs are what make that fight, like, horrendous to deal with. So 3 minutes to do Fafora. Oh, Fafora's really long, though. Yeah, there's a good chance that we may have made... That Antle was so bad that I think we may have gotten screwed over. Like, the damage was fine. The damage that we dealt to the big Antle was fine. The problem was the stream edge didn't hit a bunch of them. Gee, again, happens. Whatever. I would like to PB still today, though. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to set them up like this. We're going to not block. And we need them to stand in a line. But oh, hey, they all got hit by it. Doesn't matter. And we're going to just kill one of them like that. And we're going to kill this one. And then we're going to go to this one and just obliterate it. Uh-oh. Ah, Striker Edge. Love that. Okay. Still have 2 minutes. That seems like a lot of time. It's not. Fafora is one of the longest ones to get, which seems really weird to say when we have Hakasa in existence. Hakasa is just straight up the longest one to get. Fafora comes probably in a close second, but the nice thing about Fafora is on the way to things. Like, okay, whatever, Fafora takes 3 minutes to do. But at the end of the day, Fafora also is on path for Fifa and Hakasa. So it's totally okay. No, Hakasa is the only one that causes me real true pain. Like, technically Hakasa's on the way to FIFA, but the problem is you go to Hakasa so often that it becomes pointless. Because you only need to go to FIFA once. You go to Hakasa 3 times. It does not balance out. So I was saying that we were going to lose time here. I lied. Again. I'm sorry. What is happening tonight? Seriously. I can't even explain what is happening tonight with this run. We're 53 seconds ahead. We are 53 seconds ahead. And we still have 30 seconds of time save on the split before this. Like, what in the world? If this PBs, I'll be so happy. But at the same time, we still have to deal with Sky Moles. Never forget, your run can be going great, and then you have Sky Moles. And then you suffer a little bit inside. We are going to pass a few collection points, and that might be a little bit questionable since, you know, we're going for Sky Moles, but I have never seen that point to our left ever drop a Sky Mole in my entire life. I don't think it drops Sky Moles. This one's right in our path. I always grab it. It's another one that I'm fairly certain does not drop Sky Moles. But hey, it's in our path. We might as well grab it. It's pretty much always giving me Sub-Zero steel. Now this is... yeah, okay, this is where stuff gets a bit... half part? Nice. If we were doing a 100% run, I'd be freaking out right now, but we're not doing that, so... Bladebird? I hate Bladebirds. I hate them so much. Oops. I didn't mean to open the map. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really lose time. We still got the fall that we needed, and all is good. Ah, our best friend Hikasa. Who we will in fact finish within the next like 10 years. Hey Regu, thanks for the luck with the run. Thanks for the luck, Sonic. This run is going insane. I don't know what's going on with this run. I just woke up. I wasn't expecting to have a good run immediately after like waking up from like a 3-hour nap. Palm Top Elephant again? Yet again, 5% chance drop. I get it there every time. Oh, Sky Mole. Oh my god, we're on really good pace. Okay, we have a Sky Mole. The good pace continues. I don't know what's happening tonight. This is like... It's the pre-marathon luck, and my marathon run is going to flop terribly. I'm like really awake right now. That could be the case because I'm like not tired for once. And I won't be tired tomorrow because I took the day off, so I better not be. Okay, we took fall damage, whatever, that loses some time. Meh. My PB doesn't also takes fall damage there, so it's okay. I really hope this PBs. This would be like the best way. That would just be really good for tonight. I really need a PB tonight. That would be very good. Okay, so FIFA, there isn't really any time save on. FIFA is pretty much perfected to an art at this point. It's really terrifying how much I perfected this split. Mostly because it's really consistent. Like, even though it has a fight in it, it's insanely consistent compared to most. Okay, we do need Nene to pull aggro and then do a... Okay, Shadow Eye into backslash should kill. Yep, it does. Alright. That FIFA went pretty much exactly as expected, but that's a FIFA for you. Like I said, FIFA can't be really improved. You can only get the same FIFA over and over again. Actually, hold on. Time save incoming again? What if we got time save out of nowhere again? What in the world is this run? Here's a split that can't be improved. Improve it by 3 seconds. Easy. Now we still have Fog King Roulette. Like, this run is far from over for RNG. We can get really screwed over on Fog King. I'm going to do my best to make sure I have Gauge going into Fog King this time, which is something that I haven't been doing recently, but I should be. Okay, I do need to pay attention here for a moment, just because these jumps are horrendous. I'm going to make these jumps look so easy in the marathon, and I'm going to talk about how difficult they are, because these are evil. If you don't know the exact jumping pattern here, you just get screwed over so hard. Like, you will lose up to 30 seconds on this climb if you don't know the exact jumping locations. The sheer amount of work that I put into finding, like, the perfect jumping route here is insane. Like, that was technically slow. That could have been faster still. But we did do it in the minimum possible quantity for jumps that we needed to do, so I'll take that at the very least. That can be done in a minimum of 4 jumps. Can't do it in less. Or if you can do it in less, it probably takes more time. Also, almost missed warped there. That would have been too bad. This is a split where I've been traditionally losing time. So I wouldn't be particularly amazed if I lost time here again. I did something with my movement in my PB that was just really good, and I haven't been able to replicate it since, so I need to look into that. I think I walked instead of jumped in like one place and had a Tyrken fight with a slightly faster rotation than usual. Oh, I also didn't get hit by the Gogol. That helps a lot as well. The Gogol actually can screw you over really hard in this. I'm not going to walk around the edge. I know you can. I know it saves like a couple of frames. It's not worth it. A couple of frames overall to like not fall off the edge is not... It's not really a trade-off I'm willing to take at the moment. Even though I know I did it in my PB. It's acceptable. Okay, we do need to get Necropolis here. We're going to set up Tete, then go to do Hikasa's immediately after. And this area is, of course, littered with tiny little ridges you can get stuck on. So the movement is really dumb. Okay, it's right past the shadow, and we're good. We got it. We used to come here early enough that it was right on the edge of the shadow, but something in this run changed, and the whole, like... Oh, it was when I started going to into Quarry early. The whole day-night cycle changed in the route, which is really too bad. Because I think we used to come here during the day.
This isn't going well.
Please hang in there.
Okay, this Gogol needs to cooperate with us, please. Okay, so far the Gogol is cooperating with us. The Tyrken needs to cooperate with us too. It looks like it's a little bit slow today, but we'll live. Whatever, it's fine. We also got a good drop there. We need to get up really close here. There is a set of moves here that pretty much end it immediately, which we got. So that was a really good fight. I can't emphasize how good this run is going. Nothing really terrible has happened yet. We dodged the Aluka. I thought I would lose time. I ended up saving 20 seconds. Like, stuff like that has just been happening all over the place. I think I did something slow. We didn't have to... We didn't have to slow down for Tay-Tay's item? I haven't had that in so long. That immediately saves, like, seriously 5 seconds. We're gonna gold the split. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh, we're a minute ahead. Okay. Let's not lose this. I've just brought down my sum of best so much tonight. It's brought down 23 seconds. Man, I should play when I'm awake more often. This is great. I always play when I'm, like, dead tired. Honestly, though, like, I really need to sleep more. I do not sleep enough. That was slow. Wait, that takes 3 jumps? 1, 2, 3. It is 5 jumps minimum. Okay, I was off by 1. I haven't found my 4 jump strat yet. Maybe one day. As in never, because there really is no 4 jump strat. It's a complete lie. Anyone who tells you there's a 4 jump strat there is lying to you. Until it gets found, and then it's actually real. Until I find it, specifically. So, even though you think Hakasa, like, okay, we're almost done with Hakasa. Hakasa has a ton of dialogue for whatever reason. Just to make things a little bit worse. We still saved a second. Our jump was good. We had a good climb. We do take good climbs. But yeah, there's not really time save on Hakasa either, because that whole split is reliant on how fast you are able to climb there. One just wants snack, by the way. There we go. So I do a safe strat? I think I better do a safe strat. Okay, we're going to lose a little bit of time. We're going to lose like 5 seconds on purpose to do a safe strat. I'd rather do safe strats right now than really risky ones. I guess we could do a risky one, but that means Fog King is like 10 times more risky, and it's not worth it. I need Fog King consistency right now over anything else. Okay, this is a situation where we can take this corner like this, and we can drop down. We don't want to drop on this rock. We, of course, did. No, we didn't. Okay, we clipped through it. Good. If you fall on that rock, it will, like, push you back in a weird way, and it actually makes you lose, like, half a second. It's really dumb. Don't trust that rock. It doesn't want you to fall on it. No, it wants you to fall on it so desperately, but you shouldn't. Okay, like I said, we're going to bait this Igna down into a safe area. The problem is that bait takes 5 seconds. So it does lose a bunch of time. But it is worth it. Get over here. Get down here. Come on. Okay, now that we've baited the Igna, we need Nene to immediately pull aggro, and then we just need to build chance off of it non-stop. Like I said, we're pretty much purely building chance off of this. Okay, now that we've have enough gauge built, we can probably stop taking chance. Yep, we can just end this. Like I said, slow strat, builds up guaranteed gauge, though, for Fog King, so we do take that. It is slower than the alternative of just fighting the Igna on the upper area, which you can do. It's just really risky. And that's actually why I PB'd last time, is because I changed the way that I did that fight. But at the same time, it only saved 5 seconds, but it put me ahead enough to PB. Okay, now we have to sit through a minute of this. Yeah, so guaranteed time loss, but that's okay. I'm totally okay taking that. We're not going to hit the home button. We're not going to hit the home... I had a finger over the home button. It could have been pressed at any moment. Although home button is a staple of all of my runs, to be fair. Okay, yeah, we didn't save time. I was going to say, if we... Oh, we didn't lose any time either. What? Okay. A slow strat ended up working out and somehow matched the fast strat? Okay. Okay. Of course, I have like a bunch of ats on Discord all of a sudden. Oh, let's hope they're not important. They're not. Okay, I can put them off for now. This is the RNG I need tomorrow. This is not the RNG I needed tonight, but hey, you know what? We need a good Fog King. Let's end this with a good Fog King. Let's make this a good run. I want to submit this. I haven't submitted a run that's been sub 1 hour because I hated all my runs. All of my runs of this category have essentially followed the same thing of I either have a flawless beginning where I save about 20 seconds and then like lose all of it to Fog King and maybe PB by like a second, or I have a terrible time and then I save 50 seconds on Fog King. So I want to have a run here that has both. We haven't had an affinity burst on Fog King in 2 days. Seriously. I need affinity bursts tonight, please. Like, not even a single one. Not in phase 2, not in phase 1. We haven't had affinity bursts at all. So, I'm begging the game in this moment to be nice. For once.
Let's focus our efforts.
Okay, can you not? Don't block, don't block. Oh, we forgot to upgrade. No! Okay, this fight could end up just being slower. Shoot. It's using mischarge? Oh, it's prepping mischarge. See, that's the benefit of going in with full gauge. Like, because you keep half of your gauge. Also, this is on purpose. We don't do bonus damage. Only in Ponspector route, because we otherwise deal too much damage and we can't recover, like, gauges from it. Oh, wow. Melia doing something for once. Holy crap. It never happens. Can you guys get an affinity burst before doing this? Nope, of course not. Okay. We need an early affinity burst in phase 2.
Let's focus our efforts.
Desperately, by the way.
This is Monada's power. Behold the power of the Monada. Alright, I'm feeling it.
Or we just need to get really lucky.
We're ready for your assistance.
Melia! Melia! You god! Melia's just like, yeah, I'm the goat this time. Uh-oh, didn't mean to do that, didn't mean to do that. This might be one of the few runs that I actually use Buster. Uh-oh. Only Nene got hit. Only Nene got hit. Only Nene got hit. What? Oh! What? I accidentally skipped the final cutscene. But, oh my god. That is a massive PB. Wow, I don't know if I'm coming back to this category after tomorrow. I don't know if I have many improvements I care to do anymore. There's like 20 seconds of time save. Yeah, you know what? Let's play it in theater quick. So... That's the main game. Future is safe. There we go. See, we never skipped the cutscene. It's here. It's been here all along. Wow. Everything went right in that run. Like, actually, everything went right.
What are we supposed to do now?
Don't give up. No matter how many times it returns, we can bring it down just the same.
Yeah, there's room for improvement still, but people are gonna need to to really work on it to actually beat this.
What?
Yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with this category now. I mean, it could go below. It could become 57 easy. As long as you don't make the dumb mistake on Prayer Rock, you immediately save 20 seconds. But, like... I'm up against no one.
familiar.
If I was up against
For
someone, I
whatever
would
reason,
kind of care.
Those explosions seem to be distorting and destabilizing the rift.
My goal is at 58, so
They
I
saved
hit it.
us. Fine. Time to finish this. Please, buy me some time.
Ignore what just
Grant me
happened.
your strength, friends.
I'm like too excited about this PB and I ended up like dragging my overlay off for a sec there.
Ha!
King of Pop is dethroned! Big win for good guys!
The future is safe. Finally.
It is.
Oh yeah, and with this, we are below any percent normal again. Forgot about that.
They're waiting for you, Melia.
Does this world need a coronation? I just don't see the point.
Don't say that. It is the will of the people. It will mark the birth of a new era.
You'd also have been a fine choice.
Yes, well. I'm occupied with my research, as you know, Empress Melia.
Don't mock me.
Here we go.
Yes.
Well, I said I was gonna do a single run tonight. I did a single run tonight. I PB'd. So that's gonna be it. Tomorrow I'll be on for Midwest Speedfest, and it will be on this channel, but I will link the actual Midwest Speedfest. They're doing it through Twitch channels, so I will need to stream it through this one. But I won't be looking at chat over here. So yep, see you guys tomorrow, I suppose, and thanks for watching. And that will be all.